Hi.
Sure.
We're back.
Oh my god, there we are.
And we're gonna pretend nothing. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to Mountain Mystery and stuff. And things look a little different right now because I'm still trying to remember how anything works at all. But we'll get that figured out by next week. I gotta go to Eye of the Night School this week, and he'll remind me how to do everything. Everyone say hi to Knight in the chat, because he's just hanging out in there.
Hi, Knight. How's it going?
But we're here. We missed you all.
Dustin, I've been trapped in this square for 457 days.
Oh, it's
I was
been
gonna
way
say,
longer than that.
this stuff looks a little bit different. I've moved squares.
Yeah. The squares are so different for everybody, and it's so weird.
It's just, it feels weird. It's like
Everything's weird, man. I don't know.
in a
I
different
don't
dimension.
know. I don't even remember how I used to have things laid out on my screens. Like, oh, here's where my chat was. Here's where my videos were. Like, I need to remember fucking everything.
Get your shit together.
I know, right? God, I had like what, 2 fucking years to get my shit together?
457 days. Actually, I think today's 450, but you know, not to get specific.
Who's counting?
Damn.
Cap.
Except for like everyone. in
The lore
chat.
master.
Yep.
Like, literally, that's what he does.
Yeah, October 26, 2024 was the last session.
Was it?
Cap is a professional counter.
It's true.
Damn. Yeah, Cass says it's weirdly perfect though. Like, weirdly, yet this is how, when I first started this shit, this is how my streams look.
Yeah. It's we're getting back to basics.
Yeah. I'll make it fancy later.
Why?
Or we'll just have Cap start doing the streaming and he can deal with it all.
Honestly,
Then it'll be
Dennis,
the
the
same.
only thing that I require with you coming back is actually finally using your fucking green screen as a green screen.
This shit. Absolutely.
I went to go
Just
pick it
green.
up.
Do something. Get a different color. Do something else. Put something on it. It's just green.
Just hang some tool across it.
Holy shit, guys! J-Lo's in the chat.
Yo!
It's J-Lo fat. Oh
Your
my
eyes
god!
actually do deceive you. Your eyes do deceive you, J-Lo. You are hallucinating. We're not actually here.
Yeah. Yep. This is all a fever dream.
I haven't been here for 2 years.
This is the weirdest fever dream ever.
This is just a fever dream J-Lo's having because he's trying to think about coming back himself. So
Did you just saint elsewhere, J-Lo?
Wake up.
yeah.
It's time to wake up. Your family misses you.
Oh shit.
Please wake up.
Nah, stay asleep. The world's burning. You're better off.
Okay, but has anyone ever done the thing where you mess with somebody and you get like 3 or 4 people to join in and like you bump
Yes.
bump their shoulder in the hallway and just be like, you know, you need to wake up. And then when they say, what did you
Yes,
say? Don't. Yeah.
Have I not told you this story?
No,
It's
you
psycho.
have not. Please do.
So while I was working in the dance studio, I was making a joke with one of my other teachers about that concept, and he's like, I don't know what it would take for that to feel real. And I went, yeah, me neither. And then the next day I went and talked to all of the other teachers except him and said every time we danced by him and passed him at the party, because we had practice parties that happened twice a week, and so it was like every time we danced by him at a party, you just have to whisper, wake up, just as you dance by. And we did this, I shit you not, for a full month. And it was just every time he brought it up, it was deny, 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 deny. And this is a very good friend of mine, by the way. And so it got to the
Good friend.
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, actually, yes. We're still very good friends. And so it got to the end of the month, and we were just eating lunch one day, and I was just talking, and I just kind of was like telling a story, and he went, "Wake up," and then I kept telling the story, and he went, "That you gotta quit that shit now. I think I'm going crazy." And I went, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "It's a very funny joke. It's a very funny joke. I know what you're doing. You must stop." And I went, he had the full crazy eyes, so I went, "Okay, we're done." But
gaslighting.
He was laughing his ass off too, but he was like, I feel like it's actually becoming real, and I think I either need you to stop or to pay for my therapy. And I went, I can't afford that, so we stopped.
Oops, yeah, fair. But if I had the money though, we'd have kept going.
Yeah, they kept going.
Yeah, that I don't know why I thought about that, but I remembering that. Yeah. Witch lady, we've missed you too. Teeny.
Which lady? That lady.
Teeny, you know, we all missed. Well, we still all talk. On and off. JLo, I've seen some of your update videos and stuff. I'm glad you guys are doing okay. as good as most people are doing in this world at this time. For just how the world can be, we gotta find a reason to laugh and smile, and that's kind of one reason why I wanted to come back. That and like depression's a bitch. And then I'm like, you know, I wasn't as depressed when I was playing D&D and shit, so like, I'll do that.
Yeah, we're good for the serotonin.
Yeah, give me that serotonin.
That's right. That's what dice will now be referred to as dopamine rocks.
Dopamine rocks.
They're like crack rocks, but legal.
Especially the sparkly ones.
Cap, say the word serotonin one more time.
Damn it! I want to make sure I say it really, really wrong. Serotonin.
You said it. Okay, you said it and it hit my ear crazy, and I went, I need to just know how you pronounce that word.
Well, no, that's going to be a new character that I'm going to play. Her name is Serotonin.
Ugh.
Well,
Tiff just disconnects.
Well, I'll play her best friend,
Don't,
Dopamine.
because this is
Dopamine.
being streamed through Discord and not the other thing that we use. So if you disconnect, it's gonna fuck up the cameras, and I can't. I don't wanna.
Oh, it'll be like the olden days.
Don't give me that power.
Don't you dare! I've killed one of your characters. I'll do it again.
I think Tiff,
Not
if
for
you
long,
dip out,
bitch. Not for long.
Tiff,
Hey,
if you drop
I
out
just
of the
realized
call, you...
I have enough gold marks to give advantage to a player, so fuck you.
Also,
and if you drop out, I think you'll accidentally make Meg the DM.
hello, Blue. Miss you too.
What's up, Skullsy?
Confed Yang, Azareth, Archeo Pirate. Hey, buddy. God damn, so many people.
Serotonin, exactly.
I did not expect a huge turnout for this stream. I'm not gonna lie, but here we are.
I put it in the chat, but I felt anxiety seeing Confed Yank show up, and I was like, oh shit. Not this fucker.
Not
He's
this
gonna
guy.
summon more demons for us.
God damn it.
Somebody just
He's just gonna summon Strahd 37 times. Don't worry about
melatonin.
Yeah.
I was just gonna melatonin.
Okay,
That's
Tiff,
amazing.
I'm a mod. I can just ban him.
it. Yeah. You're only
Or
allowed to
that's-
summon Strahd 12 times. Any more than that.
Well, here's the problem. You summon Strahd, I'm gonna seduce him.
So, fun thing, I've been playing D&D offline, just in person with a few friends of mine, and I don't remember how it happened, but somehow, some way, Strahd showed up in our campaign for no reason at all, and
Lies.
ever since then he shows up every session just to say, I too am in this episode, and then leaves.
He's
And-
the Alfred Hitchcock of your campaign. He just
Yes.
walks by in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the biggest reason is the DM that I have for that game. He fucking hates Strahd. He hates the campaign. He hates playing it. He played through once. He's like, done. Like, it was fun playing once. I don't want anything Strahd ever again. I think that's the reason we threw him in.
Yeah.
So, only 64 times? Yeah, that's what I said. 23. I'm trying to remember.
Why?
I know, right? I'm trying to remember a lot of things. Let's be honest.
This is about the future. It's 2026.
I'm just gonna erase all memory of everything, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, worked so well for Jean.
Oh God. I forgot how much I missed this campaign just because how much fucked up shit I threw up See?
Threw up.
We're back, guys.
Threw up?
Dustin can't talk again. By the way, I've test rolled 3 times. I've yet to roll above a 5. So we're back. And we're just the same fucking people we were.
And we're fucking the same people we were.
I know, right?
Oh,
Well, yeah, that's changed a bit.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, Meg and Tiff are still going at it, but at least they.
Oh yeah, this is the most solid relationship of anybody.
But they got to the point where they at least let Zack sit outside the door to listen.
If he's being good.
Yeah.
All right. I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but let's give the people what they want, and I believe that's D&D.
Right, that's what we were here to do. So
I believe it's your voice, just doing that.
That's what they really came back for. They came back to hear Sado rage.
Yes.
Remind
do you
me.
have something you want to say to the audience?
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Can we get an
Hi, throw him under the bus there. Confed says he wants Jinma to be Strahd.
There we go. Technically, a little bit Jinma is Strahd now, because Draven took over Strahd's thing. What were you saying, Nimue?
Oh, I have something I can do in this channel that I haven't been able to do for a very long time.
What?
That's an old one, though.
Yeah, that I haven't been able to do in a very long time.
Jeez.
And now we give everybody 2 or 3 minutes to clean up.
No, don't worry. I'll break them all later.
Meg,
Promises.
That's not gonna stop the thing from happening, Meg. It's just gonna give you less control.
No. That was me proving both my hands are free.
Oh, somebody said Cap seducing Jinma is the episode we want.
Yes.
Leak away.
I can facilitate this.
You ready? You ready, Jinma?
Subscribe.
God damn it, J-Lo.
Yeah, let's go.
When thinking back on the campaign, trying to remember everything, I went back through. I watched some of the episodes to try and remember as much as I could, and then I enjoyed having all the flooding memories coming back. In so doing, I kind of had the idea of like asking, before we start playing, asking each of you what's one memory that you still have from previous streams or anything like that really stuck with you for your character. If everybody's okay with that. Yeah, okay. We'll just do Cap. Do clockwise.
Me. I mean, the immediate first thing that I remember is the tableau of the dark cave in the Ramadan desert. and the party moving in to go after the family of dragons, and us realizing our cover had been blown, and Laz just erupting the wings behind everybody, and creating that like silhouette and distracting the dragons so that Raziel and Kahlan could go in for the sneak attack.
Yep.
But I just have that image in my head and it's not because it's so stark. It's just that it's dark and you just see sort of shadows on shadows moving, and then all of a sudden Laz goes up and just light, and then all you see are everybody else's silhouettes.
I did rewatch some of those earlier episodes around then, and that's when I got reminded that we were supposed to be opening the eggs around the dragons, so we'll deal with that eventually.
I mean, we'll
see what happens.
There's a lot of supposed to.
Holy shit.
Oh shit. Looped
Wow.
gifted a
nice.
bunch of. Oh, appreciate you. That is one hell of a welcome back. Holy shit.
Thank you so much.
Damn.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Shit. Man, now we gotta start trying, and we gotta like do a good job and shit. God damn it.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Good job.
We've
never done that.
we've never tried. I told you this once upon a time.
This is breaking the brand.
Yes, when people start falling into the gravitational pull of the project, you don't change the project. That's what brought them here in the first place. So you don't. It's counterintuitive, but you don't change. You don't do anything different.
I literally work in
I thought
entertainment.
we were bad on purpose.
Oh, there you are. I was about to say, Zach, I could not hear you. I heard you talking, but I could not hear you. We're good now.
Speaking of Zack, what's a memory you had for Cash that's stuck with you throughout all this time of?
Besides the trauma of a bird exploding,
Sure.
probably when I kind of established his fighting style and I did the inflict wounds uppercut.
Oh
on that one
yeah.
guy.
Shit.
You know, like our first combat.
Our Corden savior.
Or the fact that he always crits on those freaking inflict wounds.
Yeah. That was one thing I wanted to do. I just forgot to do it. I want to go back through and see all your inflict wounds and see which one was the most damaging. Just keep trying. Like, can we top that one? Can we top this one? Inflict wounds has always been fucking amazing. Nerdy, what's a memory you have of Prince?
Well, oddly enough, when we were talking about the game and where we left off, and every freaking thing that we talked about was anxiety-inducing for Prince for some reason, and I was like, oh yeah, she's blaming herself for that. She's blaming herself for that. Jeez, this character is going through it right now. There's a lot of downfall for her, but what I really take away from with Prince is her unexpected friendship with Endless and what that's going to entail and look like later on. And then with the last game, with her and Laz becoming closer and she opening up and trusting Lazarus more than she had before.
I love that. I remember I just watched that one today, where you two were being DM'd by Meg, and just watching how emotional that got. Yeah, that hit pretty deep. Meg?
I think the most fun and panic-inducing for me as a player was the very first Trouble recap rant. Because I had made the determination that I was going to keep talking until somebody said something. And then none of you said anything. And I went, I guess I'm going to keep going. And then we got to the end of it and I was like, there's nowhere else to go. I have to be done because I can't, there's nothing else. I've caught up to the current moment. And like, just there was a realization in me as a player when we had like probably about halfway into that, I was like, they're letting me go for a long time. And about 3/4 away into that, I'm like, they're gonna let me say all of this. And there was just like the part of me going, why? Stop this. Stop this. And none of you did. And it was beautiful and it was funny and it was so much good time. But there was me as Meg freaking the hell out going, stop me. But in terms of like story moments for this character, I think that the two that come to mind, well, the one that comes to mind is getting her voice, finding a moment, and telling Prince her name, to immediately turn around and have that name, like, her feel like she doesn't deserve that name, that she can't own that name because all of her trauma could have been avoided. Not all of it, but most of it could have been avoided. And it wasn't. And that care wasn't there, so the people who cared for that name, that cared for her and that person, didn't care enough to keep it, so why should she?
Yeah, fair enough. Sado? Jinma?
I mean, I'm gonna wreck all of you. And it's gonna be the Mother's Day episode where I about made every one of you cry.
You a bitch. I love you. You a bitch.
That's not what the audience was hoping for when you said you were going to wreck this. Just saying.
Oh no, that destruction comes later. Wrecking and destruction are two different things.
Sado's new nickname is the Destruction, and he comes later.
I like that.
For those in the chat that weren't here for the Mother's Day episode, you want to remind them what fuck you. Go ahead and
You know what? Wait a second.
A few episodes
Actually, I think I missed that. I think I was
before,
at a concert.
there was a interaction between Sado and his mother that ended in Sado raging. Well, as a few episodes passed, he was able to return to his mother, show extreme amounts of respect, and replace the very one thing that he had ever made her, and it was a teacup. And then everybody else damn near cried.
I remember real quick before we keep going with this one, because I remember that vividly.
We also just got raided.
I was just about to say thank you, GM the Game Monster. Jesus, we're back to me not being able to talk. Thanks for rating.
We're back.
We left?
But no, I remember as Thava sitting there like just being broken, and the fact that I was feeling exactly how she was. Like, what do I say? What can I do? What do I do? It was wild for me to experience as the DM and that character. That shit hit, man. And then but then you remade it. You gave it back and it was beautiful and wonderful. And I don't know which for me, I don't know about you, but for me, I cannot say which was more emotional, I guess. But yeah, that shit hit. Oh shit, they're playing an alien RPG game? Sorry.
Distracted.
I'm reading and
Excuse
talking,
you.
don't worry about it.
Excuse you, are you cheating on us with other RPGs?
No, he's playing.
No, he's polygamous.
Nimue.
Okay.
Changing subject. Nimue, what's up? What
About
Kahlan?
Polygamous. Okay.
Polygaming.
Polygamous.
I feel like the episode where everybody got to experience the memory of Kahlan's worst moment was so nerve-wracking as a player because it's like, how do I do this justice? How do I do this in a way that's not like super triggering because it has like SA themes and all of that bullshit. And like it's a very like pivotal point of her backstory. And so just having everybody find out how she made her pact with her patron, that was, yeah, probably one of the craziest moments for her. Other than us leaving off with her dead boyfriend coming back to life.
Yeah.
And then we haven't played for a year and a half.
It's great 'cause that's where we're picking up.
Okay,
right off there.
It's like, what?
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 We're gonna pick up right off there. But before we do, I want to mention mine. I debate and switch between a lot of them. I have to pick two. I have to pick two. Between Nerdy watching everybody's face, but specifically Nerdy watching you react to Uncle Phil telling how you were named. That perfect. But that went exactly how I wanted it to go. Cause you made your name a pun and I got you back for it.
Jerk.
I know, but it was so perfect. And then the other one would be watching Nimue's face as she figured out Jean's secret when she was listening in through Mazikeen, listening to Bells and Jean talk about it. Watching Nimue literally go, best shit. It was wonderful. But with all that being said, and it's been some time, let's go ahead and just do a little quick switcheroo to where we join everybody back in the game where we left off. Cap, you were the DM.
Can't hear you.
You're muted.
Can't
You're
hear you,
muted.
Cap.
Just
Figure it out,
jumping
man.
back
Come
in,
on,
huh?
jeez.
I thought it was a talk show tonight.
Well, I mean, we'll do a little.
I mean, yeah, we can throw something together. Well, it was funny because you were like, "Do you have a recap?" I'm like, "I only had 457 days to prepare."
We'll just do.
The answer is no.
A short little recap of the last episode, if you can remember.
I don't do that.
Just a little bit.
I don't do short. Is this your
My
first time?
boyfriend's not dead.
All right.
So we were in the Feywild, and then we weren't in the Feywild, and then we were in a sepia city that didn't have any nighttime, and Prince met a guy named Will on a hillside. She met Will on the hill, and then Will led her down the hill, and then they met Cash, and then they met Sado. Cash crashed, and then they found Sado, and then they fought Kahlan, and are we doing a trouble rant? Okay, let's see here. So yes,
One breath, go. That's not a requirement. That's not a requirement.
Prince met Will on a hill. They headed down the hill. Cash crashed out of the sky. They found Sado. They found Kahlan unconscious in the weeds, and then she popped up and was fighting them, and they realized that there were invisible creatures controlling her, and Sado, with his fucking stunning fists, fisted them into visibility. Fisted the invisible creature so good that they became visible.
No, he used his fingers. He was just flicking.
That's right.
Yeah.
His flurry of fingers.
Yeah, his flurry of fingers.
That's what it was.
Just
he basically typed
took care of
them.
those tentacles, no problem.
See, the fun part was I forgot like we're level 13 and have like all sorts of crazy things. So I'm
Oh,
like,
shit,
yeah,
we
invisible
are.
creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, invisible creatures. Oh wait, Prince has fucking goggles that can see God. And then like later on, like we skip forward. So they got into town. Laz was not there. At the end of that session, Prince saw with her soul sight that Kahlan's ring was empty. So Prince immediately blames herself for the destruction and erasure of Liam's soul. So more trauma. Laz was not there at the end of that session. So then at the next session, it started off with Laz. He was in a tavern. So it was Laz in a tav with a guy who used to be in his brain, wasn't in his brain anymore. The guy that used to be in his brain fucked his shit up and stunned him, left him in the tavern, and took the pouch that he had gotten from the bone lady from him and fucking left. So then as the party is coming into town, they encounter the guy from Laz's brain in the street with the pouch, at which point the stun wears off on Laz, so he goes outside and they're converging on Guy, at which point, and this is a retcon in my brain, oh no, I think Will did like control, like hold person or something on the assassin. I think that's what it was.
Yep.
And so then Laz hurried up to him, caught him, and grabbed the pouch back from him and opened it. And just darkness, like magical darkness, enveloped that whole area. And of course, because Prince can see God, saw through and saw what was happening as dark, like shadow started to essentially reach out, not in a bony bagman finger kind of way, but just like curling smoke and shadow seeped out of the pouch and sort of started swirling toward Laz, at which point it turned back to the guy from his brain and engulfed the guy, and the guy vanished and the darkness vanished at the same time. And with her soul sight, Prince was actually sort of able to track people's like movement where they had moved from. So basically she was able to see that Laz and the guy had come from inside the tavern. The guy's soul trail basically like zipped and disappeared. So he was yoinked in some way. I think after that there might have been there was stuff, and then we went to see Mark, who was one of my favorite NPCs at the punctuation mark. I apologize, Tiff. And I got to flirt with Sado despite Sado not being there, because when the party walked in, Mark saw him and was like, "Oh my dear honeysuckle and mint."
I loved watching that.
I'll take
because you got to
take one
feel
of
the
those.
awkwardness that I get to feel when I have to flirt with me.
When I have to flirt with myself, he's like, "I'll take one of those for my husband, his girlfriend." What is it? My husband, his wife, and their girlfriend.
Yep.
So
I don't
Will
remember
had
this
taken.
episode.
You weren't.
You weren't
You
there.
weren't there for that one.
You basically got autopilot.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I flirted with you while you weren't there. My apologies. But Will had taken everybody to Mark because Will knew that Mark was like the guy who could either get them like a planar tuning fork or find somebody who could to get them back where the fuck they belonged. And he essentially said like, "Oh, if you go do this grave robbery for me, I'll do it for you, or I'll bump you up on the list." He's like, "Because there's stuff that has to be done. It's like it's not an easy thing to do." And this was a fun moment. He borrowed Kahlan's rapier. And she was all hesitant to let him use it, but he borrowed the rapier, and he's like, "I'll give it back. And he held it up, and he tinged it because the metal was from the plane they were trying to get back to. So he's like, "I have the frequency. I have the resonance now. I can imbue the resonance into the tuning fork." But yes, he asked you to rob a grave to annoy his brother. That was the crux of it. There is a boken that is a disputed inheritance between the two of them. And so they literally just steal it back and forth from each other in more and more complex ways to annoy each other. So then that was agreed to. Laz gave up his ability to make cat jokes or cat puns in exchange for fucking something. I don't remember what it was. A thing. They left
Must
the
have been
tavern.
important.
It must have been. I think it was from something from Griffin's Saddlebag. It was like a dart. It was like a comet dart or some fucking thing like that. I don't know.
Like lightning dart.
Something.
thing.
Yes, yes, because it was going to synchronize or synergize with Cash's abilities. They left there. They went back to the Twin Moon Saloon. At which point, to acquire rooms, Kahlan traded a story. So then we got our flashback episode with J-Lo, if he's still in there, of the first time that Kahlan met Liam and the shenanigans that followed from that. And it was fine. Everything went fine. Kahlan got bit by a slod, possibly impregnated. That went fine too. So what we're saying is that Liam is technically a stepfather
Impregnated
to a
by
slod.
the slod, not by Liam.
We don't know that.
Face.
Liam is a
I need you
stepfather
to
to
know.
a slod spawn.
I need the world to know. As a character choice with Trouble, I'm usually a meticulous note taker. As a character choice for this particular character, I've taken 0 notes. I have also gone back and watched nothing. I'm getting like half of this, I go, oh yeah, and the other half I go, we did?
And the fun part of all of this is all happening for Trouble in Trouble's temporal frame. This all happened over the course of like 27 seconds.
We'll fucking see. We're not back yet.
Yeah, Trouble is hanging out in a glade in the Feywild with a pissed off druid lady and 4 satyrs named Larry, Barry, Donald, and Bob or some shit. Terry, Larry, something like that. Yeah, Jerry, Larry, Terry, and Bob.
I remember my boys.
Yeah, there's like a Fey rave going on, like a level up. So rooms were acquired. Kahlan headed off to bed, and then I think I want to say the next session was the heart to heart on the porch with Laz and Prince. Guilt was self-inflicted. Guilt was shared, and words of wisdom were attempted. After which they headed back inside, and Will told a story, and Laz and Prince didn't get yanked into it. It's kind of the way that it's a narrative ecology, that memory isn't relegated to the past, and so they were experiencing the memory as the story was being told, and then they came back, and then and once again, Prince has abilities that I didn't take into account, because the last session that we ran was the dream, the beta noir, the creature that I created essentially from scratch. And the session had to start with everybody falling asleep and then getting pulled into a mutual dream. And I forgot that Prince doesn't sleep. And you can see on screen the moment that I fucking panicked.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Right, that.
So, yeah,
shit.
that's the thing. So I have to make it a choice. Okay,
I think
you
I
see
hit
Sado fall
that
asleep.
too, specifically with the sleep thing. I was like, oh fuck.
Just
How's it gonna do?
okay.
Yeah,
Just take a nap. Calm down. I'll just go take a nap.
I said, just send me a DM. Tell me you need to fall asleep. I'll do it. So everyone fell asleep in the tavern. Weirdly, like not even in their room. Kahlan, I think, was the only one like semi-normally sleeping. She went up to a room. Will actually explained the anterns to her, because the environment they're in, there is no day-night cycle. It's just light all the time. The anterns are candles that absorb light, so you light it and it darkens the room. And so Kahlan went upstairs. She slept. Everyone, I think Sado passed out in the tavern, like at a table. Prince was sitting next to him, and Cash was there.
It's pretty normal.
Yeah. Everyone got pulled into most everyone got pulled into a mutual dream. Cash got pulled in essentially through a side door because he found himself in a cabin and he discovered a woman in that cabin. And I don't remember the conversation. I know what the lore was that was supposed to be revealed over time, but essentially whatever happened in the dream that everybody else was in, he heard it from inside, and so he like goes out the door and he sees the rest of the party out there, starts towards them, turns around, and the cabin's gone. So they found themselves back at the one of their Fey campsites for their campsites in the Feywild, and because it was a dream, things were not as they seemed. Laz needed to go take a pee, so he walks off, and then he comes back, and he's not Laz. The displacer beast that Kahlan had caught was there and apologized to Sado, Devin, and the thing that came back looking like Laz. Oh, was that him?
I was gonna ask, do I still have that displacer beast in my dagger? I can't remember. I do. Okay.
You do.
That's why it was there. Okay.
That was why I put it there. Yeah.
I remember. I'm still very aware that GM, the game monster. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. With gifted subs.
You're most welcome.
And now it's friendly to us.
That's right. That's right. Because it apologized.
Oh,
Baby!
Honestly, of all the voices of all the characters, I got Mark and Devin are like the two that I actually remember. Because Devin was like, "I'm sorry." He had that little like Oliver Twist where he's like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Sado. I made him cute." But yeah, the thing that came back looking like Laz turned out to be the Bête Noire, which was a villain monster that I created to make a bad guy out of Thaco. Ultimately, the party defeated might be a strong word, but vanquished it after Will cast what was the spell?
Oh no. I just told you
So
I've not
you-
been
so
taking
you-
notes. I have no idea what I've done. I barely know who I am. I remember Will better than I remember Trouble, but I got like I'm here, man. Will was created on straight vibes, and on straight vibes he will remain.
That's unfortunate. I prefer like at least bisexual vibes, but you know we'll work on what we got.
Oh no. Wrong kind of straight. Wrong kind of straight.
Oh, okay.
No.
Gotcha.
I don't play straight characters. There's not a character I've ever played in my entire life that has been straight, and I will keep that going because I refuse to, in any universe, be completely straight.
Absolutely. It's not all it's cracked up to be. So Will cast some sort of spell that created fire, and by the book, it's like 7 adjacent cubes or some shit. And we said, this is dream logic. We're going to let you tesseract that shit. And essentially, he stacked them within each other, all 7 of these fiery cubes, and basically just made like the core of the sun. It was like 49d10. It was some ridiculously insane amount of fire damage. And as this fire... Yeah, it was essentially, it was oh my God, what was the Cillian Murphy movie? The one about Oppenheimer. Yeah, Oppenheimer.
The one about Oppenheimer. What?
The movie.
What? Quick! What's the number for 911?
The movie with the guy. Yeah. And as this thing.
Are you talking about Firestorm?
No, Oppenheimer.
Yes, I imagine.
No, I don't remember this at all, but the fact that I looked at my spells and the only thing that I have checked off as having cast is Firestorm.
Fucking
Yes,
love
that
spell.
was the spell. I thought you meant was that the movie, because that was a Howie Long movie.
Oh.
I'm not an idiot. I'm not asking what the Oppenheimer movie was, because that was clearly Barbie.
Correct.
Barbenheimer.
Backdraftenheimer. Barbenheimer.
Jesus fuck.
Correct.
I went and saw that with a scratched cornea.
Ooh. How? You saw Jesus fuck with a scratched cornea?
Yes. I'm just going to accept that and say yes.
We're gonna go with it. But yeah, so as the fire just engulfed this creature wearing Laz's visage, it just sort of smiled and thanked you, and then disappeared as the flames dissipated. And once it was gone, everybody sort of started waking up, leaving only Will. Trouble was in the dream. And I think there was something about the way everybody looked in the dream that like you could tell who was there and who was a construct. And it was clear to everybody who was real that Trouble was like an implanted bit of Prince's memory. But Will went over to Trouble, and as I recall, said, "I hope you're worth it."
Yeah. What's so
That's-
special about you? And then I hope you're worth it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that I was being a dick to myself.
Correct. Yeah, you were like, choices were made. So then everybody woke up. There was general discontent and lieutenant unrest throughout the tavern. Cash cast calm emotions, but for real, not with a performance check. And I want to say it worked. I want to say we rolled for it, and it worked on like 2/3 or something like that, half to 2/3 of the people. At which point we reached the end of the session where Kahlan woke up, was heading down the hallway, heard doors opening and closing, and then heard, well, you know what? I'm actually going to go with what I prepared. Let's see if it ends where I thought it was going to.
Before you do, I am gonna do the thing
Okay.
where I switch around the cameras and put you in the center. Since
Oh
you're,
no! Don't do that.
I'm doing it already. I'm changing
No, oh,
cameras
wait, am I
midstream,
supposed to?
guys.
I'll not do the thing if you want.
Ah!
I also was not prepared.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
good,
fairly
Jinma.
distracted because chat is now trying to write the spell Jinma's voice.
Wait, what?
Whatever you do, chat, just know it's an AoE.
Yeah.
I got you. Just give me a second. I got
Cut.
you.
Medicat says it's a hard spell.
It requires 2 saves: a Wisdom save and a Constitution save.
It's a low-level
I'll say
spell
charisma.
that gains in severity as you upcast it, but it's got to start as a low-level spell, or even not a cantrip, but a low-level spell, so that you can get it like right away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Definite AoE.
Is this the one?
Jinma's voice.
Wisdom-
Level 4.
Wisdom saving throw.
Verbal somatic
It is a
material.
higher effect.
Concentration. 1 action. 30 feet. All creatures within a 30-foot range must roll a charisma save. On a fail, they fall prone and become stunned and post-orgasmic bliss for 5 rounds. Yeah.
I like
Fair.
that spell.
Are there any follow-up saves per round, or is it just it's one and
No.
done? It's save or
One and
suck.
done.
It's save or
What?
suck.
That's a 30-second orgasm. Fuck. Damn.
You can't save against this spell.
I don't want to save
There
against
definitely
this.
is
spell.
a full advantage.
I voluntarily fail
I voluntarily fail.
again.
Would anybody actually try to succeed against that? Come on. Come on.
I mean, there are places where I would try and succeed, but I would fail.
The DC is infinite.
You'd be like, oh no! Where's my dice? Shit, I
It's
guess
gotta
I
be either-
failed.
I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
We don't have puppy pad budget to support this. Dear God, chat.
Oh, thank you, Titty. Jesus fuck.
This is the first
me,
part.
Oh my.
We haven't even started yet.
Ezrath, major props for that spell. Well done.
Yeah, well done, Azrath.
Yep.
That spell is called the panty dropper.
No, it's the
That's
flooded
such
basement.
We simply
The
must
flooded
move on.
basement. The flooded basement. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get to
Instead of
D&D
these
if we
hands,
don't.
it's Jinma
So
voice.
all you thirst traps, chill for a minute.
No.
That's right, Jinma. Tell
Well,
them
I
all
mean,
to calm down. That'll work.
that's right.
I'm literally writing an actual spell.
Pull the
You need
pull
to
the
all be
Andrewski.
good.
Yo, you're gonna let us hanging like that? Good what? We have to be good what?
Good little mommies and daddies, boys and girls.
Dear God. Okay.
You lost me the second bit, but
Nobody wants to see me DM after that.
Right?
Do it.
Right?
Dance, monkey.
That's what DM stands for.
The laugh that just came out of my body was unholy. I don't think I've ever made that sound.
I'm dying over here. Somebody stop
And we
it.
didn't even- Oh, mio mio. Well, the city.
Kaylin's boyfriend's back. Let's talk about that.
The city has been waiting for you. You see, there are places in certain worlds that move, whether anyone is watching them or not. And then there are places that are patient. Teresting is a city that built itself on the second kind of time, and it has not been bored. It has been patient, and comfortably so. Teresting hasn't changed while you were away, which is to say that it has changed in exactly the way that it's always changed, quietly shuffling through fanciful notions of itself, forgetting and remembering the inconvenient pieces of itself, experimenting with its configurations, not exactly waiting for you to return, but for the moment that you realize you've always been here. Same stones line the lanes, even if they're not entirely sure which was supposed to be lying next to which. Same doors stand in frames that they were never quite able to remember how to sit squarely in. Or maybe they do, and they just choose not to because it's so much funnier to them in a way that really only makes sense to doors. The storm still rings the skies, endlessly circling like a thought that refuses to resolve. It has neither advanced nor retreated. It has simply kept its place, marking the possibility of an ending, as if it always knew exactly where it belonged and exactly how long it would be waited to ask. You can keep that one. Beyond the walls, the inflorescent fields stretch out as they always have. Pale fields, soft ground, the quiet suggestion that if you stopped walking, you might sink, not into the earth, but into memory, with no way of knowing if it's your own. The city doesn't rush you. It is exceptionally good at letting people take their time. Teresting has taken yours. Because some stories don't move forward just because time passes. They don't advance simply because characters are present. They advance only when characters are ready. Not in strength or reflex or certainty, but in recognition. Ready to notice the doors they've passed. Ready to ask whether something is dangerous and ready to stop asking whether something is dangerous and start asking whether it's true. Ready to discover that being trapped and being held are sometimes the same sensation felt from different angles. You've been living inside such a story, and this city knows it. This city encourages it. Whatever happens next does not happen because you arrive. It happens because you're ready, and the story is willing. And the narrative motion that never really stopped resumes not with a flash of light or a crack of thunder, but with a gasp and a word. Kahlan?
Fuck you, Cap.
That's
Holy
honestly,
shit.
that is the highest praise.
Ain't it though?
So this is this is upstairs as she's leaving her room to head downstairs, right?
Yeah, I think you were walking down the hallway toward the staircase, and I want to say the way that we described it was like you heard doors opening and whatnot, and then you heard one particular door opening, and we described it as that there are people that you can tell who they are by the cadence of their footsteps, and you heard footsteps that sounded familiar in a way they should not have sounded familiar, and then you heard that voice in a way you haven't heard that voice in years because you're used to hearing that voice inside your head,
In my head.
and
yeah.
now it's coming through your ears.
So yeah, she would gasp and turn around to see who was
Dustin?
standing behind her.
What did she say?
You
See?
see.
Well-
Well,
You see-
describe what she sees, and then
You see J-Lo Fett with a... because he played him in the flashback.
Yeah.
How did we describe him? He was essentially like
Pretty-
a pirate
pretty much-
version of Sebastian Stan or some shit.
Yeah.
He's more like a pirate version of Liam O'Brien, because that was
Yeah.
who I had originally fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Liam O'Shea.
Uh-huh.
Liam O'Shea.
Correct.
A not pirate, a sailor version. He had the sailor background.
Yeah, so
Should have named him
Human Man.
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
Brian.
that'd be funny.
Brian
Brian
O'Liam.
Brian O'Liam.
tan skin and sun bleached brown hair, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. The beginnings of melanoma. No, not really.
Right, yeah. Fit in the way that a sailor's fit, pulling rope and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. That kind of thing where he like leans on the doorway and he's just like, so did I do that on purpose? Dustin's like, go ahead, please, go ahead. You don't have to jump in. I wanted to do that to you just as a reprisal for me jumping off the deep end, but you know what?
So,
we'll hold hands together.
I do want to know.
Let's do it.
I need to know if she believes what she's seeing, or if she thinks she's hallucinating.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. On the character sheet. Yeah, she believes what she's seeing. I rolled an 8 on the die, and I have a +6.
Weirder
insight,
shit
so.
has happened in this place.
I was gonna say literally the day before. I still haven't figured out a good terminology for the because there's no period of night to separate days. I haven't really figured out a good terminology, but the time before you fell asleep, yeah, you saw a guy that Laz basically explained that guy that just ran out of here after beating my ass used to be in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, she would gasp and say his name and launch herself at him.
Probably for a good solid 2-3 minutes. He doesn't say shit. He just holds her in his arms.
He just auto-fails his next save.
Everybody downstairs hears a huge thud from upstairs. She full on takes him to the ground.
Oh, wait. Well, all right. So we do have a set of mechanics for this sort of situation. Are you guys comfortable doing this on? I'm just kidding.
We fade to black. Come back 15 minutes
holding
later.
His face, going, "Are you real?" Doing the pat down, "Are you real? Is this happening? What is happening?"
Well, as far as I can tell, real.
Ow, that really hurts. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure where everybody. I remember Prince was. Prince and Laz had just. I don't remember. I don't fucking. Everybody is wherever
They're
they
wherever you want.
Yeah, everybody is where they think they are, because that is the beauty of the nature of this place. It is a narrative ecology. So we are where the story needs us to be to progress. So yeah, we're now that the two of them are literally half in that doorway. There are currently 4 legs sticking out into the hallway. Kind of
Someone walking by just steps over them, okay, this is happening.
Inside! You got halfway in.
I'd almost say they should roll insight or perception to see if they heard
She said
the thump and the probably delighted squeal of excitement.
Was it?
Probably a perception.
I'm just gonna say Prince heard it, and she's like, "Nope, not going up there."
Not dealing with that.
I was gonna say, yeah. I already know what Will has. Will has a +85 to perception, right? Will's got wisdom.
Yeah. Will
the
hears
gods.
whatever Will wants to hear.
Yeah, I rolled a 29.
Will hears what Will wills.
Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. And Will hears what the story needs Will to hear, which is a thumpity thump. Maybe you're even coming down the hallway, or you're going upstairs because you're like, all right, look, you're like, look, the story needs to move along, so we need to get everybody together. No more of this, like, you're over here and you're over here. You're telling a story. You're in a flashback. You're in a memory. We need to gather everybody together in the same presence and move things. Okay, there's 2 people hanging out of the. How long do you need?
I know that set of boots.
Quick pause. I just have to say, I have advantage on perception. I rolled a 1 and then a 20. Back into the game. I'm back in.
That's my girl.
Amazing.
Hey,
Here we go.
Yes.
give me a
Yes.
few minutes. I'll be rolling less than 5s all day.
I will say, now that it has become clear, now that Will has made comment already about him being a changeling, he is today a 6'2" tiefling man, in various shades of blue.
Smash.
Ooh.
And he just kind of looks down at the 2 of you on the floor, or wherever you have crashed. This is a development. Fascinating. Would you care to join us downstairs for explanation?
Yeah, as much as I can give, I guess.
Great.
I feel like this point, Caitlin would like have come to her senses after having that, like, she completely lost her mind. Okay, she completely lost her mind with delight of like no thoughts of safety, no thoughts of changelings, nothing passed through her mind other than Liam is standing in front of her, and so now she kind of has that like backpedaling moment of like, Prince.
She's downstairs. Everybody's going downstairs. We're gonna get everybody downstairs. We're gonna have all your
She's
people.
gonna grab
There
him
she goes.
and
There she
pull
goes.
him downstairs because she needs to make sure that this is Liam. She needs Prince to look at him with her fucking goggles and tell her that this is her Liam.
What do your Reaper eyes see?
What do your endless eyes tell you?
Endless eyes. There you go. Much better.
Prince is just sitting at a table, just so confused, like, you okay?
Kaylin like drags him over to her and is like, this man, is
Hi.
he who he says he is? Like, you
Well, I technically haven't said anything yet.
I don't know Zone of Truth. How am I supposed to tell?
Where is
he a changeling? Or something else?
Can I see that? Hang on.
Yeah.
Old character, who dis? But
Yeah, right. Well, roll perception, roll it with advantage. Are you gonna use the goggles? Oh, go ahead.
I would say with your Reaper sight, you've seen Liam's soul before, so if you look at him,
We are on the same.
Have I?
Recognize
Because Prince would only have seen him in the ring, right?
Right. Yeah. So what I will
his
say
soul
then,
was in there, yeah.
Okay.
You recognize
Yes.
his soul.
Okay. That's what I was.
So-
that's what I didn't know. All right.
So basically, do you
Kaylin
pop down
doesn't
the
know
glasses?
how this works.
You're like he looks like a normal dude. Hang on, let me, and you pull on. Hang on, let me. So
Her eyes are constantly red now, anyways. So she just goes into Reaper mode.
All I'm picturing is the
I think
Sharingan.
that there's. Yep. There's a split moment where Prince doesn't react at first, only because her first reaction is, "Oh my God, he's not dead! Thank God." Okay.
I will lie if I need to.
He looks familiar to these eyes. Yes.
When you have the goggles on, and you're essentially now getting a little. They're giving you more depth on the world than your normal tabaxi eyes or anybody's corporeal eyes would give them. You can now see, and especially with Kahlan standing next to Liam, there is a stark difference. The world looks sort of matte finish, and Kahlan looks glossy finish. And if you glance over Sado, he's got a glossy, like the matter of him looks. It looks like when you put a sticker in a sticker book, the sticker has a slightly different texture than the page it's on. We had talked about this before, the idea that of the soul and the mind. The soul, pardon me, my balls dropped, has that gold.
Congratulations!
It only took 45 years.
45. Oh, there's. God, I'm trying to remember the song from Hamilton about 45 years.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. The soul is this sort of golden glow, and you know this specifically because of your interaction with Sado when you were looking at his soul. It's a golden glow, and it's sort of seated in the heart. The mind has a silver glow to it, and it is seated in the head, in the brain. So when you're looking at anybody, you sort of see both of those, and you don't see them like super, super bright like beacons, but you sort of see that ambience in those areas. But when you're looking at the people you know aren't from here, they have that sort of glossy texture over a matte background. When you look at Liam, his body, his physical body, has the same matte texture, but it's got the same frequency of the soul and the mind that Kahlan does and that Sado does. So it's that that soul matches the souls that have come from elsewhere, but the body matches the matter that is here.
I don't think Prince is going to be able to articulate what she's feeling in that moment, what she's trying to put together. It's probably obvious for everyone, but she's letting Kahlan have this moment before she will tell her later that Liam does not look the same as us. So if we leave this place, Liam is not going to be as he is now. So I'm not telling her that now. I'm just giving her this moment and looking and saying, I do believe that's Liam.
Perfect. At
Kahlan's
that
like,
point, she spins him around and just embraces him and starts sobbing. And this is the first time that any of you, except maybe Laz, has seen her cry, like fully, truly cry.
There it is. That's all right. Everything's fine. We're all good now. I look over at Prince. To be honest, thank you very much. I was actually kind of a little worried myself.
You don't know who you are?
I know I'm me, but also I'm dead. So like, the fuck? But when something when you guys were fighting and I saw your magic do this weird thing, and then I felt like a pull, and it was weird because it was a pull in like two different directions. It was like towards you, but in me, but away from her, and a lot of weird things happened in the last like day or so, and now I got a body again, and I'm not really 100% sure.
I will say that your body seems to be of this plane. So whatever magic is here is the reason that you're here.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Should I go wake up Cash? Because I think we're going to need some calm emotions around here. She's looking for an
As she was
excuse to
racing,
get away.
I would say, as those two were racing downstairs to find Prince, I would have rounded up the rest of people and been like, no, it's time for everyone to come together. Just kind of feeling the pull of intention and story that is the blood life of this place. Trying to do my best to bring all of the people to group.
I'll also toss out, and I forgot this part until you said it, and Liam reminded me of this part. That silver that would normally be more around the head area of the mind, that's a little more diffused on Liam. That silver sort of, it's not threaded, but it's sort of diffused throughout his whole body. Even though it is still that same mat, that silver is not just localized to where the mind should be. I think I rolled for it. This is where I think Laz came down while the crying was happening, and he's like, "It's good to see."
Laz would recognize Liam too, though.
Oh yeah,
he's had the ring on. Yeah.
Mm. By the time he heard his voice, because he doesn't know what he looks like.
Yeah. No, I think through memory, hadn't they shown?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah. Hey. That's less weird than I would have thought.
That no. It's well, maybe a little less weird.
Yeah. Well, you were in her ring. There was a guy in my head, and now neither of those things are true anymore.
Yeah, that was really. That got a little crowded in there when you had me in there.
When you were inside me.
Yeah.
With that other guy also inside me?
That's when Will shows up.
And that's about the time that Kahlan will like release Liam. And is like looking at everyone wide-eyed, like she can't believe this is actually happening.
Sounds like a fun night.
There was a couple of those, yeah. We had some good talks.
So, stranger, who are you and why do they care?
I'm Liam. I'm her husband. I was in a ring, and then now I'm not in a ring. I know all of them. Who were you?
I'm Will.
It is very nice. It is very
from
nice.
here.
I think kind of I am too now, maybe.
Would I recognize the flow of magic through him or not?
I'm gonna say roll insight, and I'm gonna see what the dice have to say here. We will recognize that. Oh. So would you roll like 83?
Well, I rolled a nat 20 for a 30.
All right.
Will
so,
knows what
yeah.
Will.
Will knows. Yeah, because I rolled a 19 on a percentile to see. Yes, you feel the vibrations. You, in the same way that you know, because you knew what the guardian things, the unseeable guardian things in the fields were. So you know that there are things here that respond to frequency of magic, and you know. There is a mixture of frequencies with him. Most of him is of here, but there is threaded through it in a tapestry kind of way, not in a plaid kind of way. That the magic, the energy that is his mind and his soul, and I mean on a nat 20, really then you can tell more so even than Prince, because Prince doesn't. Prince can see it but doesn't really understand it. The silver that is diffused throughout his body, where on anybody else it would be localized in the brain, he reconstituted himself. He built himself from his own memories. His soul remembered his body and constructed it when he was pulled here. And so that's why the mind is fully infused.
Cool. So I'm just going to take a look at him, kind of like having looked over, and then I'm just going to go and get like a little too close and just kind of look him over. Fascinating.
I'll look over at Laz. Is this normal?
No,
Them?
I don't know what you're asking about specifically. The answer is still no.
Fair.
None of this is normal. This is apparently Terresting. I think normal. Is there a town called Normal?
Yes, it's miles away. No one wants to go there.
It's probably boring.
This is a gift, is what this is.
Well, then thank him, because it is a gift of his own making.
Of course.
He's a self-made man.
Yeah.
She just kisses him.
He hasn't let go of you, so.
Yeah, but she just like hands on cheeks, kisses him.
Yep.
You know what? I think this is the case.
When you do that, you actually feel he's been like in I must stay calm mode for a hot minute. And that finally like calms him.
You cast calm emotion.
You essentially just cast calm motions on him. Puppy tax.
Oh, puppy Dax! When
Sorry,
you kiss him,
Chat was asking, and he came over to say hi. Come here, buddy. Come here. Lift your head. Lift your
when
head.
you kiss him,
Here we go.
it for the first few seconds, long enough for it to register, it feels like the memory of a kiss, and then suddenly the memory catches up to the present. It doesn't feel wrong. It just doesn't feel present for a moment, and then it catches up.
Amazing.
It's like you're kissing the past and forcing it into the present.
And everyone watching is seeing this is like the most emotion other than just pure rage that you've seen from Caitlyn almost ever. She doesn't care who's watching. She doesn't care about anything except for the person in her arms right now.
Will is staring like a psycho.
Will, that's where we're from. That's not completely polite.
I'm not polite. I'm Will.
I hadn't considered.
I was waiting for that.
There it is.
That is completely fair. Had not considered that. You know what? While interesting, do as they do interesting.
No, I'm fascinated by this one. He built himself from his own mind.
Is that not normal?
Well, not strictly speaking. It takes a great amount of power, which you must have brought with you from this other place. And then he reconstituted himself. And that is very hard to do.
Does he?
Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was trying to think if you had said a thing. A specific.
He's just trying to wrap his mind around everything. He's so damn happy that like he's here. He has Kahlan again, but he's hearing Will say shit, and he's like, "I did what with my what?"
You know, it was the power of love or something.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything right now. He looks over at Will. I'm not sure what that thing.
You built yourself a body from your mind.
Oh,
How
okay.
did that even happen?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
As soon as you do, please let me know. I know you said it was really hard, but apparently I did it on accident.
The best I can understand, just a cursory look at you. He's not taking his eyes off you. He's just like staring at you from like different.
He forgot to blink.
What is happening? Oh yeah, he's fully like not blinking, and it doesn't seem to bother him even a little bit. But just
If
what
he
I
made himself from his memories, everything accurate? She looks at Kahlan.
Is everything accurate?
Opens his pants.
Well,
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. Okay.
now, I mean,
We're gonna go find
I
out.
would double check. Last time Prince did some funky wild magic, I grew by 1/8 of an inch. So, I mean...
to be fair, he's accurate to their memory as best as I can tell. Or rather, he would be. I don't know their memories.
I wouldn't think about it too hard. If you accidentally thought yourself back into existence, you might accidentally intentionally think yourself out of existence. I don't think Laz could have said that, so...
I'm fascinated.
The voice of God, what? Where did that come from?
What if the bartender just leans over and is like, not even paying attention to you, he's literally just cleaning glasses, moving shit around, says that, and just keeps going.
Blue is in the chat.
Well,
Hello,
there.
Blue. It's good to see you. We missed you too. Okay.
So you are from there, but made here. That is interesting.
Is it permanent?
I have no
That's
idea.
kind of what I'm scared of.
It most likely will be here. I have no idea when you go home. I don't know the magic of your land.
Okay.
Will, roll history.
Prince
real
looks
quick.
very, very sheepish and speaks up. And
No, you
Kahlan,
don't. You look like a cat.
you are not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
17.
The bartender.
Hey, to be fair, I
17.
feel like that was the DM, not Laz saying that.
Yeah. Is 17 enough?
But she does, like, the clutching of the tail as she did, she's looking sheepish. Kahlan, his body does not look like ours. I don't know how to describe it, but he's very much from this world. I don't know what's going to happen when we return, but I don't think it's going to be this.
Might be.
Figure it out.
People from our
We've
world
always
go
had-
there
we've always had
occasionally.
them.
And
They
with
do?
that 17, I think you know of an individual in this city, reclusive individual. Not many people know a whole lot about this person because they live in the Tower of Homeward Light. They live in the Beacon Tower in the middle of the city, but there are enough rumors about this person that you think there might, like, the idea of somebody being from here and not from here seems to click with the notion of this individual.
Do I have a name?
Let's see. With a 17, is 17 enough for a name? It is not. Probably the crazy guy in the bell tower. It's not a bell tower. Is it a bell tower? No, it's a lighthouse.
Yes. Lighthouse. Yeah.
It's a break light. Yeah. So the idea of it's a heliograph tower. It's like something like 200 feet tall. The idea is that you're in a fucking desert, and so if somebody's out in the fucking desert, it's called the Tower of Homeward Light, so that this thing is putting up, so you could be dozens and dozens of miles away, and you see, hey, oh, it's resting that way.
Well, I shouldn't say that with such definitiveness. There are rumors, there are stories, there is understanding of these combined people, but I don't know too much about it. All I know is that he seems to want to be here. that true?
I mean, I wanted to be me for a long time. I mean,
That's good enough for me. There's someone in the lighthouse. In theory. You can probably find more information there.
how far is the lighthouse?
I just point in a direction.
Yeah, I like this.
Fair enough.
So this is a concept I had toyed with the Dreamlands. Is that not the Womblands, the Dreamlands? Is that distance is not measured in like feet or miles. It is measured in narrative units. So a distant location might be 3 stories and a joke away. It might be
I like that.
it might be 1 conflict away. Yeah. So you're like it's
It's
in
a
the
promise.
center. It's in the center. It's in the center of town, but the center keeps moving.
It's a promise that way.
Okay. I look over at Kahlan. What does that mean?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Okay,
We've always had a plan, and
No,
we'll figure
that's
it
fine.
out.
I just didn't want to be the only one confused. Thank you.
I think all
You
of
get
us
used
are
to it.
confused, and that's okay.
Okay, good. Well, when can we head that way? I'd like to know.
Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
Sado.
Immediately behind Prince. I'm not even gonna. He's just standing immediately behind.
Every time.
Keep it.
Every damn time.
Just like back, just like this. Yeah, just standing like this, like anybody.
Do
else
I
with
notice?
Prince.
Oh shit. Oh shit, no.
Welcome back to the
I rolled a
campaign,
9.
everybody.
With advantage, I got a 9 on perception.
Yeah.
No one ever notices Sado
Yeah,
unless
amazing.
Sado decides.
Nope.
That's right. Correct. Where's
I'm
Cash?
just real sneaky.
Okay.
We hear Cash's plate armor.
Just stand there
Clunk, clunk,
confused.
clunk.
Like, I don't fucking know what's
Just
going
waiting at the door. He's like, he's checking a watch he doesn't have on. He's like,
We're the 2 big brooding party members
Yeah.
that stand in
on. He's at the
front.
bar having a whiskey.
It's like
Him and
7
Sado.
a.m. What the hell?
is it?
Time is weird
Is
here.
Wait, does Prince say that? 7 a.m.?
I think. Is that a thing back in our
What
our
does
world?
that mean?
That sounds incomprehensible. That sounds like somebody speaking Sanskrit to Will. 7 a.m.
Cash holds up his glass. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's
He
whiskey
looks.
o'clock.
Liam looks over. Do you see just a small little tear as he smiles? Oh, go on. I look at the bartender. Do you got rum?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say that's extraordinarily likely. I'm gonna say, actually, do we do? Is it from the place? Because I would love for this to be the case. It's not. We do have rum. This is the same bartender. Is it the same? Fuck it. It's the same bartender that Kahlan had told her story to, like essentially like 45 fucking minutes ago. Like in world, I don't even know what it wasn't 45 minutes ago, but the previous night, is a dust genasi. We created some new versions of genasi by basically crossing up the versions that exist. If an air genasi and an earth genasi have a baby, you get a dust genasi.
Is his name Dustin?
Nah, it's a woman, and yes,
Oh,
her name is
damn.
Dustin.
Yes. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll go and order a rum.
Yes.
Now I have
Well.
both my loves back.
That'll cost you one joke.
All right. Well, well, sorry. Today's been a lot.
Yeah.
This,
A dyslexic man walks into a bra. Will screams from the back of the room.
points. Thank you.
Yep. Here's Will's drink for you. Amazing. It was gonna be on the house anyway, but
He just sips it, little bits,
uh,
and he looks over at Kahlan. Just, I was so happy.
Have taste buds again.
Yeah.
Did you remember your original constitution or did you not? If you're sipping, you're okay. You're like, I'm not chugging this, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
You're like, can I? Is it a roadie? Can I take it to go?
New body who dis.
I'm gonna.
It's fine. Everything makes its way back around somehow. It'll be all right. Yeah.
Off we go.
Off we go. Yeah, oh, all right. Well, everybody take care. We're going that way. So we're heading
I'm
across
going
town. So we're
wherever he
leaving.
goes.
There you go. I will follow you.
He walks with one
So
hand in Kahlan's hand and one hand holding the cup.
Holding the roadie. This is amazing. Yep. We step out onto the porch. It remembers itself mostly the way we remember it, and we start heading in the direction that Will indicated, and we have to travel one promise. Now, I don't know the full specifics. Does it have to be? Does the promise have to be related to the person who wants to get to the place, or is it any promise? Anybody can make a promise.
I think in this, it's one good promise, and I think it could be anybody. But I think it's one good, like, you can't promise to brush your teeth, you know, like, it's one good promise.
I promise we'll figure this out.
Because Will's pretty sure that folks don't get the travel, like the time travel situation. He just kind of takes a deep sigh and goes, "Oh, why do I do this?" And looks at all of you and goes, "I promise to do everything within my own power without harming myself or bringing harm to those I care about, to see all of you back to your original plane as you see fit."
Will is a lawyer. And Will finishes this promise and gestures over to the front of the base of the Tower of Homeward Light. You don't remember walking the distance that it took to get there, but once the promise has been offered, you're there. And I guess we're just gonna head inside, right? Do we have to knock? Is there a door? I don't think there's a door. No. It's kinda yeah, no, there's not a door. It's not like a fucking monastery or anything. So do we not, like, is there a bell that we ring to, like, find this individual?
Just go in.
Oh.
I'll shrug. I'll go in.
Go in.
Make a wisdom. No. So you walk inside. It is a 60, I believe it is a 60-foot, it's a circular building, 60-foot across diameter. Yeah, I know math. And when you walk inside, you see just above you, it's not going to hit you, but just above you, there is a pendulum that is slowly. It's just thinking about you like you walk into like a museum and they've got the Foucault's pendulum. And this pendulum is hanging down from 200 feet up. It is hanging the full distance of this, and it is swinging slowly back and forth. It looks like, at first, if you just watch it, it looks like it's just moving back and forth. But if you were to stand there and watch it for a bit, it is actually moving like around. And if you look at the floor, there is a circle on the floor that has 30 segmentations on it. And there are circular stairs that go up around the inside of the wall.
All right.
Do we see anyone or hear anyone?
I keep looking for dice as if they're going to magically appear. You don't
Because I
see
usually
anyone
yell
as you
about
walk
you,
in.
yell at you about not having your physical dice since you have like 400.
That is true. Yeah, where the fuck are they? That's an excellent question. I have a literal carrying case from Michael's.
Correct. If I remember correctly, I think it is like this carrying case. but
It's
just
that exact
full.
carrying case.
I got one of those
Yeah.
right out there, completely
Yeah.
full.
Yep. No, we do not see
Got
anyone
all
as we
kinds
walk
of
in.
craft stuff.
Yeah. We don't see anyone as we walk in. But it is a very architecturally nicely constructed place. Architecturally and artistically. So I guess
Okay.
up?
Hello?
Roll performance. Are you yelling it?
It would be the kind of way that, like, if you walk into someone's house and you're like, hello? Just kind of like, not yelling, but a little elevated.
You see somebody's door open and you're like,
You said performance?
yeah. I guess, and that's if you're, I guess, trying to yell.
That's a 16.
16.
Cast thaumaturgy.
You
No,
hear it,
not bitch.
Thaumaturgy, there you go. Yeah, you hear you actually can hear the sound, like, essentially spiraling up the
Cool.
tower. So there is an acoustic quality to the sound, basically like the sound gets funneled upwards.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think, honestly, though, I think Will knows what this. It doesn't make sense for Will not to know what this is. This is essentially the timekeeping. So when Prince said 7 a.m., you're like, what of the what? You're standing inside of a clock. The 30 divisions on the circle on the floor are the hours of the day, and the pendulum does a full rotation in one day. So when when it rotates all the way back around to, that's whatever their word for a day is, because they don't have the night to separate, that day from this day.
Do we hear anybody?
No, you're 200 feet down. Like, if you look up, it is 200 feet up.
Well, let's see how well these legs work. Start walking up the stairs.
Yeah, right. You've had a lot of rest.
I will say,
I'm for some cardio.
my friend, stop doubting yourself.
Shit.
It'll only make your life harder here.
That's easier said than done.
Well, if you want to be stronger, if you want to be faster, if you want to be better, believe it. You made yourself from your own mind. It may take some more to change things, but while you're here, don't talk down to yourself. Because if you do, you will make it true.
Yeah, you're kind of literally mind over matter.
With that, I'll kind of look up. Okay. I'll kind of hop up on the side of the railing of the staircase, and then like leap up to like backwards off to the next spiral up. I don't know how to word parkour.
Well, huh? Well, I don't know if we're envisioning the same staircase here. Inside the tower, the staircase goes around the inside of the wall.
Okay,
So it's
right.
circular going.
It's much bigger than it looks. Okay. Or much bigger than I was imagining. Because I was imagining like a 10-foot leap.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'll just jump 60 feet.
Like
it is 60. You're jumping 60 feet across. Okay, Kahlan. I think he's gonna die again. But then again, maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, we're only 10 feet up, right? It's only gonna be 1d6.
You better not.
Yeah. So we're leaping. Okay.
I like that we got from don't be mean to yourself to I'm gonna jump 50 feet.
You said I couldn't do it. I can do.
You know what?
Stuff. I don't know.
Try.
You know what? I'm gonna say make 2 rolls. I'm gonna say roll Dex, and then I'm gonna say roll Arcana.
Roll like a Dex save, or just straight?
No,
Dex?
just like a Dex check,
Okay.
or like an acrobat. Because you're a fucking.
An acrobatics? Okay.
Acrobatics, yes.
It'll
Acrobatics
be fine.
first.
It'll be fine. You know what? I'll
Right.
even use the penguin dice that Nimue gave me.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Great. It's gonna be
12.
Great. Okay.
Plus 9. 21.
So let's say 21. Now roll Arcana.
Oh. I'm not great at that. I got a +0.
That's okay. Same. So, this is the Neo on the rooftop moment, and you completely flub the mind over matter element, and magnificently correct as you're falling, and like tuck and roll and come up perfectly fine, but like that didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go when Will said it that way.
What are you doing?
Oh, just testing stuff. That's all right.
Like
We'll just take-
gravity?
We'll just take the stairs.
Gravity
What's
stuff.
that?
Stairs or gravity?
The second one. These are stairs.
Right. Gravity's the thing that's the thing that we call the thing that keeps us on the ground where we're from.
Oh, narrative tension. Got it.
Yeah.
God, I love you, Meg. I appreciate you so
Dude,
much.
you like I'm not even gonna lie, seriously. Meg is a gift from the gods. Not Will. Will is too. Trouble is too. Meg is a gift from the get back in here.
Yes,
Meg is a
I
gift from the
agree.
gods because
Megan!
this is like
This door just opened.
this place is like ridiculous esoteric quantum physics bullshit. And I know I can throw nonsense out and Meg is just gonna fucking catch it and lob that shit back.
Kayla just
Why does
commented.
that look like an ostrich?
Liam forgot the gravity of the situation. Sorry, not sorry, nerdy. It wasn't me.
And Meg has turned into an ostrich.
Yeah. Well, here's
I know it wasn't
my,
you, but still.
The DM's insight is that gravity is just the universe's separation anxiety.
Yeah.
So we're heading up the steps. I love the idea that Sado and Cash are just following like just about 3 steps, a little bit behind. Like we have to keep these idiots alive. Do we have to keep these idiots alive?
What are they getting up to, friends?
Sado looks. Yeah, I could make that jump.
Lamenting.
Cash is still nursing his whiskey. Cash is halfway up. Honestly, I think Cash is so no bullshit. He just started walking up the steps once he realized nobody was like gonna answer the door or anything. He's like, oh well, steps, no one else. I'm going up. And so he's probably
Clink,
like a good
clank,
3 flights
clink,
up by now.
clink, clink.
Yeah. So
Yes, I could probably make that jump.
would you like to roll a
No,
Dex
fuck that.
and
Please,
Arcana?
please don't try.
Not going up the steps.
What am
Not
I
going up
rolling?
the steps.
Oh, are you gonna
On the
levitate?
whiskey,
Do
just
it.
levitating.
Please don't
Amazing.
try to jump that, Sado. I really don't want to have to heal anybody today.
Yeah, I forgot Cash
Is
can
Sado
do
going?
No,
levitate.
whatever.
What am I rolling?
Is Sado,
Oh, shit.
acrobatics first, and then Arcana after.
That character sheet.
Old character who dis.
Wait, what? Hold on.
So-
What?
22 for acrobatics, and then I got a natural 20 on Arcanus for a 21.
Damn.
Fucking
Fuck
monks,
yeah.
man.
Hey, Liam, were
Yeah,
you trying
so
to do
you-
this?
Yeah, you see what Liam was trying to do, and you do that, but having heard and not taken part in the conversation, because Sado is an absorber of information. You're like, if I engage in the conversation, I alter the trajectory. If I listen, I get the information. And you've
Correct.
overheard Prince talking about the differences in the textures. You've overheard Will talking about the differences, the frequencies of energy, and the ideas of being of here and not here, and being a mixture of both. And so you center, and you sense, and you open your mind to the frequencies that are not of you, until you just barely are able to recognize them enough that when you leap off of that spot, that same step that Liam was on, and you jump in a way that looks like you jumped those 60 feet. But that your interaction with the magic, with the matter of this world, carries you fully across the 60 feet to the other side of that staircase.
I'm just gonna kind of like nod at him, look dead at the man who failed, and just go, "See, don't doubt yourself."
I look at Kahlan.
Don't you dare.
Grabs the front of
I'm
his
gonna be
shirt.
thinking
He
about
has
it for the
his
next
wings out.
2 or 3 spirals. I'm gonna be thinking about it.
Unless he has his wings out. And she points at Laz. Unless he has his wings out, don't you fucking dare.
Look over at Laz.
I don't actually know if I can do that. So
What?
Neither does
Just
Kahlan.
Say.
well, and I don't say it in a doubting myself kind of way in general. I say it in a like, I used to be able to telepathically communicate with people and now can't. So I don't know if that's a thing that got removed or left behind or not.
Well, the stairs are boring. I'll meet you at the top. And I cast Dimension Door, and I'm at the top.
Oh, come on. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna try.
Fine. Just walk up the stairs. Stop it.
I got one more.
Well then, you doing one more?
I'm trying to jump to at least where Sado landed. If he can do it, so can I. Let's do this.
You know, I like your certainty. I don't think the mechanics fully agree with you because you don't have key points. But you know what? Fuck it. Go for it.
Okay. Acrobatics.
there's the-
Acrobatics I'm not worried about. I got a +9 on that bitch. 21 again.
Nice.
The Arcana is where it's scary.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? That's
Highest I've rolled all night is a 12. $18.
18, damn right. This isn't a matter of doubt. This is more of a matter of thinking about pacing yourself. So you go, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to try to jump 60 feet directly across the diameter. I'm going to cut it at an angle a little bit. I'm going to go about 40 feet. I'm going to go about 35 feet. So instead of trying to make the full distance, and you make it. You carry yourself across this distance, pulling at the fibers and filaments of the world that you do feel connected to this place. It feels like you're moving through space you belong in.
I take a real deep breath. I look over at Sado. Oh, that's really scary.
Can't be scary anymore. You already did it. It's behind you now.
You know what? Yeah.
Fucking Sado just dropping wisdom. Somebody fucking quote that. Clip that, please.
That's a sticker. Can't be afraid of it anymore. It's behind you.
Yep.
No, you're dead now.
No, he's not dead anymore. Being dead is behind him. Technically speaking. They're all heading up. Wait, I'm the last one down here, aren't I? All right, up we go.
And Kahlan and Laz are at the bottom watching everybody doing
Yeah.
their different ways up.
Yeah.
And Cash just
Yeah.
rising.
Honestly, everyone else
Every
is
time
trying.
Prince is just like, please stop, please stop.
Every time you do it, you have farther to fall. Like the first time, 10 feet. The second time, 30 feet. The fourth time.
Take it easy.
It's
He's
more
been
and more
mostly
fun.
dead all year. I appreciate the Princess Bride reference.
So everybody else was trying to catch up with Cash. Will said, "Fuck this shit, I'm going." So Will, you pop into the bell tower, the room that actually has the bell in it, and the individual is there, and I'm reaching for dice again.
Is his name Bellman?
His name is not Bellman. I did not go with a. His name is also not
It's
Mountain.
Bellhop.
No, that's Sado.
I'll just kind of look at this person and go,
Mhm.
well met. I'm glad to find you here. I hope you can solve the issue we've been having.
All right. Yeah, so he is in a very scholarly. He's at I've never seen the inside of a bell tower that I recall. There is enough of a table space that he is doing
Even in a bell tower, the bell's pretty high up usually.
Yeah,
And this
it's
is a
hard.
light tower, right? Not a bell tower?
It is both. So the heliograph is on the top. The chamber inside the bell chamber is below that. So there is a bell, and you guys actually heard the bell. You guys heard the bell. I think in the second session when Laz and Dude Face were duking it out. Because one of the drunkards chanted something about had some rhyme about the Tower of Homeward Light. But yeah, there's he's doing essentially cartographic, custodial, archival work, and you have an issue that you need solving, help with, problem. Is it a problem or a dilemma?
I'm not even sure it's either of those. A confusion is more accurate.
Okay. So incompatible facts trying to coexist in the same narrative space at the same time, creating friction that can be absorbed and redirected.
Fascinating you refer to it as absorbed and redirected, because that, I think, is the underlying confusion.
Okay, yes. Is this your confusion?
No, friends of mine, they're just slow.
Friends are confusing.
There's
We don't
the
call-
actual stairs.
Oh, you mean that kind of? I was gonna say we don't call
No, I
them
meant
slow.
physically. No, I meant physically.
Gotcha.
I mean, they are
Okay.
coming. They will be here momentarily.
Okay. Well, they'll be here presently. Momentarily means for a moment.
I think both may apply, but I'm not certain how long we will be.
I think the last time I took the stairs, the distance was one pedantic argument. So if we can come to a disagreement on whether it's momentarily or presently, I think at which point Cash steps up and reaches the top of the stairs. Is that one of the friends or one of the confusions?
One of the friends.
Hi, friend. Hi, friend.
As we all arrive. Friend, confusion,
friend that's
friend.
confused.
Forgive my poor manners in this moment. I am Will.
You are Will. I am Cythereal Fields. And on that prior 17, I think you probably are like, that sounds right.
This is Cash.
Cash.
Were you trying to say something,
Howdy.
Cash? There we go.
Howdy. I assume that's a greeting. Could be a question.
Yes.
Question? Yes. Greeting.
No. Greeting.
Greeting. Howdy.
Y-E.
Well, I have actually a friend of mine named Wendy.
Oh, so it's all on D. Sorry.
It's all on D. Well, actually, I have another friend. Her name is Diane. We call her D, and when I greet her, I say, "Hi, D."
I believe that was my mother's name.
D or Heidi?
Heidi.
Heidi. Yes! I don't actually know. I think you think that too. Because and since we've had another semantic, you know what? I think Sado reaches the top at this point.
This is Sado, another friend.
Friend. Hey,
Yes.
Seth, please don't react like. Honestly, I want every one of my NPCs to react to Sado in the same way. He's more composed about it. Will doesn't miss it though. Will doesn't miss it.
He's a good man of few words, but the words he uses are important and poignant.
Well, see, that's the sort of thing that can really take you far in a place like this. And by far, I don't mean like metaphorically. I mean, you can travel huge distances when your words carry that kind of weight. Like, I love the idea that like, because, you've got feet, you've got miles, you've got leagues, you've got, huge distances. A truly profound statement, one truly profound statement, is the distance between two places on different continents here.
He could travel you great distances, should he desire. Yet, he stays where he is most needed, or most wanted. Perhaps both.
That is impressive. The power to move and choose to stay. That is impressive.
He's my favorite of them.
Yes, honestly? Well, I haven't met all of them. He's my favorite. God, this guy really is. Honestly, of the two that are here, he's my favorite too. I don't dislike either of them. Now, this one did give me howdy.
Jim, are you trying to say something?
Cash just shrugged.
I mean, I was, but
Go for it.
Go, please. Make me stop.
Please make me stop.
I stay where I am needed. because I flow with the ebb, in which is what is required of me.
Hey, see, this is a man who understands his place in the grand scheme. This is a man who does not fight against things. I don't know. I had a thought and then it just.
I'll
Do you ever have one of those?
I'll come upstairs at this point, holding my side.
This is confusion.
Whew.
This is the source of confusion.
Okay.
I don't remember your name. He's new as of today.
Real
Liam.
quick, I can see Cash's green thing coming up, but I can't hear anything. So I don't know if he's trying to talk or not.
I don't.
I was going to say something, but yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go for it.
You're just very quiet. I don't know.
After so I don't fucking know. We haven't done this in a while. My sayings are probably screwed.
Okay.
But after Sado said the ebb and flow thing, I was gonna say, or Cash was gonna say, well, I'm more of a speak softly and carry a big hammer type of guy.
Also, a very useful trait. That wasn't supposed to be profound.
Mr. Stitch and the Psychic.
I'm currently regretting thinking myself having sides that are able to be hurt.
Confusion. Remind me your name.
Liam.
This is Liam.
Liam Confusion. That's a very interesting name.
Well, I am confused, but no. Liam O'Shea.
Will, please roll history. I'll roll it for our friend Seth here.
19.
Oh, yes. The fuck? I know I have his stat block somewhere. We're gonna go. We'll say he has a +5, sure. Oh, he didn't roll very well. That's fun. 19. You know there is a and it makes sense that you know this because in your, I won't say former life, but in the life you left with that included the individual that you departed from. She had dealings and she had associates who helped in those dealings, and you helped those, you interacted with those individuals on occasion. And you do remember when he says Liam O'Shea, it takes a couple of seconds, but you remember actually heading with a guy named Lucas Milano to a town a couple of, we'll say, days travel from the city. It's on this it's essentially a mining town, but it's on this sort of rise where the magical mycelia under the ground reaches, it's close enough to the surface to be accessible in a less dangerous way. And that town was called Shea.
Where are you're from there? Yes.
Yes.
You're from there.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I was until you asked that question.
The confusion has grown.
Agreed.
What has grown? Kahlan asks as she reads.
Personally, I think
Go ahead, Zack.
Cash?
personally, I think it's the same size, but
Liam checks his pants.
Well, see, here's an interesting thing about size is it depends on what dimension you're growing in, right? If you're only talking about the 3 dimensions of physical space, yes, but the longer that a confusion goes on, the further it grows in that dimension. So it's growing because it's continuing.
Speaking of the ever expanding confusion, this is a friend who is also a share of the confusion.
Hello. She just
Hel-
leans over to Liam like, what are they talking about?
Howdy,
Wendy.
Wendy. Are you Wendy too?
No.
Oh,
I'm
Why do you-
Kahlan.
oh.
Candy.
Oh, so Kahlan confusion.
Confusion is their state, not their name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so you're from confusion. You're interesting, fascinating.
No, they are creating confusion. They are not from confusion.
Oh.
It is
I
their very
thought-
state of being that is creating this confusion.
I thought the Weaver family restricted the creation of confusion so as not to flood the market.
They're not.
It's
from
fine.
Here.
I'm not getting into the economics of it. It's fine.
They're not from here. They get a pass.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll just say then, to Kahlan and Leah, I'll just tell you, if you're going to continue creating confusion, I would just be like, don't do it in public too much because it's frowned upon.
This last one is also a friend. I say as Prince walks through.
I'm the slowest? Damn. Okay.
You're the last to announce yourself there.
I think
That's
I
fair.
think Les, because I'm DMing, Les essentially came up last
Yeah, fair.
to be like, I'm gonna just guard the rear.
Also friend.
Hey, hi. Howdy.
And you are?
Yes.
She's inquiring after your appellation.
Oh, Cythereal Fields. Prince, do you have the goggles on? Is Prince just? Do you walk around with them like this, but then when
No.
you need them, you kind of pull them down? Okay.
Unless if her eyes are staying red, maybe, but typically no.
Okay. What were we gonna say, Liam?
Hello. So yes, I'm part of the confusion because I'm not from here, but my body is made here. Somehow I made this when I wasn't. This was a memory of what I used to be, because back there I died and
Oh, that's no fun.
was inside of a ring. And
Kahlan will take off the ring and show it to him.
that one.
Oh,
You could. He actually kind of like backs away from it just a little bit.
that's fair. That's fair.
He's not scared of it, but like I'd rather not be.
Ooh,
Let's just
not
keep
touching
that
you,
over
not
there.
touching you, no. Fair. He doesn't look
No
like he'd
touching.
fit in there, but.
Trust me, it was not pleasant. At least not at first. After the first year, it wasn't so bad. But anyway,
That's not what you told me. Just kidding.
when
I guess you got used to it.
when we came here, Will basically described it as I created a new body out of my memories of myself, and here I am. And we just want to know, one, how the fuck that happened, and then two, is this permanent, or am I gonna poof?
Well, if you built yourself out of your own, that is quite fascinating. To do that on your own, I know it's been done by one person creating another person. I don't know that I've ever heard of someone do. Where, in general, well, not in general, we're interesting, but where abouts did this essentially take place? Where did you find yourself when you found yourself?
Did he find himself in the inn, or did he make his way
I
there?
think
We never talked about that.
He essentially woke up in that bed, in that room where when he went and opened the door, fucking Kahlan was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I just described, I was at an inn, interesting, and woke up in a bed.
Interesting indeed.
And
Was there
then,
anyone in the bed with you? That's not
No.
actually relevant to this. I was. Oh, okay. And
I-
then he kind of looks at Kahlan and he's like, "Got you. You're good. Everything's okay."
I opened the door and I saw Kahlan and well, now here we are.
Yep. Which inn was this?
I never got the name.
I don't remember the name of it, dude. It's been 2 years.
That's fair. Will and I just about everybody else in the party, I think.
The
would know.
two
It's the
something.
twin-
That's all I got.
That's close enough. Yeah, the Twin Moon Saloon. Not
The
that I
Twin
named
Moon
it after
Saloon.
your father and uncle for trauma purposes or anything like that. Well, okay, that does make some sense.
Hold on.
That place is-
Nerdy, did you just realize that was a reference to the twins?
Oh, honey.
She didn't
Oh,
know.
I'm so sorry. That was a 2-year. That slow burned for 2 years. It's the Twin
Hi.
Moon
I
Saloon
love you so
on
much.
purpose.
It's almost like this place was built for you or something.
The fun thing is, Prince might not have picked it up because it's actually spelled in world MUNE, and
Mhm.
inside the main room there are these two big like basically they look like paper lantern chandeliers, and they have this pearlescent like kind of faint white mist in them. And when Will told his story, that mist sort of like drifted down and filled the room, and that Laz, Prince, and Will remembering that specifically as Seth is talking to me, he's like, that weirdly does make a tiny sliver of sense, because that place has a very strange interaction and relationship with memory. And Prince and Laz are both like, oh yeah, when Will was telling a memory, we were in the memory. That was fucking weird. So if your soul was infused with your memory in a place like that and interacted, your memory by itself could have rebuilt what you remember yourself to be. Do you, Kahlan Confusion, notice anything physically? I'd say roll history.
It's a nat 20.
Amazing.
So that is 23.
Yeah. So the only things that you notice, there's nothing out of place that's not him. What you notice is it's before. It's him. It's the way he remembers himself before certain things. And you can't even fully quite pinpoint like, oh yes, this was before this incident or this event happened. But it's not him the last time you remember seeing him. It is earlier version.
That would really
of
suck
him,
because
you
I'd
know?
be covered in blood and
Yeah, right. That would
And have like a gaping chest wound. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd be a little more
Yeah,
holy
no,
than I
that's
am
not-
now.
Right. It turns out he's a cleric, possibly a paladin.
He looks the way that I remember him, the way I fondly remember him.
I was hoping I got my ass right.
Did he get his ass right? Did he get his ass right, or did you get his ass? Did he get his ass the way you? Because you know what, were you in the same place, Miss Kahlan? The same building?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might have been a mixture of both of your memories, plus a
Okay.
little accelerant of hope and wish and desire.
Did you get it right? Did he get it right? What is the percentage of embellishment?
We'll
How
find out
much?
tonight.
Again,
Will's
3
gonna find out
inches
tonight.
around.
That was
Yeah.
M saying that. That was not Caitlin saying that.
Yeah.
All right. And how permanent do you think this is?
All right.
Before
Ooh,
we
nice.
get too deep in this information, what is it you would ask for in return? Is this a bargain we must strike, or is this information you give freely? I just want to know the terms going in.
Oh, I don't need anything in exchange for. Honestly, everything I could possibly want from this place, I get here. That's why I barely ever leave it. Understanding. Because I will tell you, unless you forget yourself, it should be permanent. Because I am, as far as I know, still permanent. And I'm not entirely from here either. Well, and see, that's an interesting thing. I'm from here. I've always been here. I've never been anywhere else. But I have traces.
Okay. Well, I'll look at Kahlan. I don't think I'm forgetful, so...
No, you are not.
Those are... Miss... Was it Prince? Those... Wait, did you say your name?
I think Will introduced me as a, or did no, you didn't, because you said out of character that, like, and here comes the last one as Prince comes up.
Gotcha.
So no, I don't think anyone said to her her name. She just waved.
Oh, okay. Does he recognize those colleagues? Oh, okay, he does
This
not.
is our pet giraffe.
Miss One. Miss, I don't know if it's Miss or not. Do we have tabaxis here? I don't know if we have tabaxis. I think we have tabaxis.
Yeah, because Will was a tabaxi when you first met him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yep.
Fair.
But
You say Miss One, and she's not looking. She's looking around like.
Oh. Last.
Prince.
Prince.
Yes.
Oh, you're royalty.
No. Sorry. Prince? Like foot. Prince. Not Prince of. You know.
Oh, like
imprint.
like writing, like I print something versus I type something.
Exactly.
Though
Gotcha.
technically, kind of a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your mom's the chief.
Don't confuse us more than we already are. I am so confused with this conversation.
The confusion's growing. You can grow as much confusion up here as you want, but honestly,
you called for me. What did you have a question?
I now have two questions. If you would be willing to leave some of your confusion here, I could do miraculous things with it. That was not the initial question.
Continue.
The goggle, those are not from here.
No.
How do those work?
She just like slides them down on her eyes, like that's how.
Oh. So when you do that, you see he looks almost entirely like Liam, except that he looks like Kitsunagare. He looks like Chinese pottery that has been repaired with gold, and the seams throughout Seth's body are that gloss. They're that glossy finish. So Liam, fully of the texture of the world. Kahlan, fully imposed over. Seth is both, but not intertwined exactly. He's made of the world. Go ahead.
You're referring to the Reaper vision. That's separate from the goggles, but the Reaper vision, like his soul is put together from different places.
His body is. I think his soul and his mind, there is not a clear distinction between the two of them. There is this bronzish aura to him. It's an intertwining of the soul and the mind. It's like they're not separate. Like whatever his essence is, it is tied to his consciousness. Almost like he's thinking himself into existence continuously.
Interesting. Okay. Prince has like no idea what to make of that and how to ask a question about that without sounding incredibly rude. She is curious about him and is definitely staring a little too long at somebody for the situation to be normal.
Kindly,
But yeah,
You're right. Oh!
she just
I
kind
rolled a
of
nat 1
says, yeah.
insight, go ahead.
Oh yeah. You're not like anyone else I've met.
Oh, I hear that all the time. I'm not like anybody else that almost anybody's ever met. How much of his you know what? Me, Seth. Seth, will tell you what I can give you. In exchange for as much of your confusion as you'll leave here. Because honestly, the black market for confusion is so good right now.
Keep talking, it just grows. It's okay, go ahead.
Perfect. Oh, this is, man, 2 years to get to do this. So yes,
I feel
my
like
family.
he says that in character, and we're all just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and he in character doesn't say year. He says the in-world version of whatever the fuck that is. 2 years to get to talk about this. It's my family fully from here. As far as I understand, my mother not from here. My mother just sort of arrived one day. When I say my mother, I mean the individual who built me arrived here, and my mother then found her out on past the fields up by the dune. Yeah, and they took her in. She had no idea. She had she had no idea. She did not intend to come here. She was sent here, but not on purpose. She was sent somewhere, and somewhere happened to be here. Her name was Melonia, and I was waiting to see if anybody picked it. It's okay. And she stayed. She stayed for, she stayed with my mother, my family, until eventually I was born. And my mother was trying to figure out how to get back to where she was from. And she actually did most of the research that led to the construction of this place, of understanding what she called the passage of time and days and weeks and months and years and whatnot. And then I built on that after she left. And I say left after she wasn't here any longer. Nobody knows how she left or why she wasn't here any longer. So the assumption is that whatever brought her here was no longer holding her here. But as it turns out, she brought enough of me here that when I was born here, I was of here and there.
Okay.
I feel like that didn't happen.
But you've remained here, yes? You've never gone there?
I've never gone anywhere but here. And I don't mean just this tower. I don't also mean just this city, but never anywhere outside of you. This here. Not the other heres. There are so many heres.
Do you know how we can get home?
Does he have an idea of how you can get home? He apparently does have an idea of how you can get home. Well, so physics is all about balance, right? You didn't come here on purpose, correct?
Correct.
Any of you? None of you? None of you came here on purpose.
It's a bit wild.
Sometimes if one person comes on purpose, a bunch of other people can get dragged along. But nobody came. Go ahead.
Oh, she's just mad at me for saying loud.
Well, if you didn't come here on purpose, that means something brought you here, or something sent you here. So what you have to do is figure out how to, as they say in some worlds, reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. You have to figure out how to invert the process that brought you or sent you here. And then that will send you back.
Liam's
if
ear
that's not
bleeds just a little
Possible.
bit.
Intelligence
do
check.
this to
Hang
me.
on. Ooh, 19. Shit, maybe I'm smarter than I think. Okay.
there you go.
No. No, Prince actually says, and if that's not possible because what brought us here was not something containable or repeatable?
I've never really encountered anything that wasn't repeatable. But it doesn't always have to be the exact inversion. Yeah, Will?
What brought you here?
Me.
Oh, then send you home.
Go home.
Shoo. Scram.
Rude. That
Are
I
you
didn't-
in an OFT?
I feel like Will's gonna come out with a squirt bottle and just start spraying Prince at that point. Just like
Well, here's a question. Here is a question. When did you arrive?
we
Oh,
don't understand your time here, so I can't answer that.
Okay.
Three sleeps ago?
That's actually very. They're picking up. They're actually
Lots
not
of
as
stuff.
confused as they seem. Yeah. No, they're picking it up pretty well.
no,
And well, and Seth looks out. He does look out the windows. And this works out perfectly because you said we're coming up on time, Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So he looks out the windows and he's like, well, 3 sleeps ago was about when the storm first materialized. And it seems like he's going to say more and doesn't. And starts backing up from the window a little bit, and he's looking and he's checking, and you can sort of see him like eyeing weapons, and he's like, okay. Those things aren't very friendly. They're not. I don't like dealing with them by themselves. And if anybody would like to roll perception looking out the window.
Shoot.
Because I'm great at that.
Yes, please.
20.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Unnatural.
21!
Unnatural.
21! I see something!
Amazing.
27.
Oh.
I am too confused. And I rolled a nat one.
Ouch.
Oh, that's amazing. A nat 1, the amount of confusion you just grew for Seth. Everyone else notices.
Dude's gonna be
you're
rich.
you're clocking him
staring
looking
at
at
him.
everybody's. You're a fighter and you're a survivor and you're very much your focus has always been very much in that physical space you're in. And so when you clock him checking everybody's weapons, you're like, what the fuck is like, you think there's something going on right in this space. The other rest of the group that is currently watching what he's watching out the window sees that dust storm. Except they also see 2 or 3, they see these currents of dust, very, very like decidedly heading straight toward the fucking tower because there are 2 or 3 dust hulks inbound.
At least it's
now.
currents and not pasts, because that's just.
That's right. We don't live in the past. It's behind you. You can't be afraid of it. The dust hulks, they're ahead of you. You can be afraid of them. And that's where we'll leave this session. Unless there is anything more, I don't want to cut anybody off.
No,
That's perfect.
Just looking at it like that's not normal.
None of this is well.
What is
Oh, that
normal?
blows.
A little town 2 stories from here.
What?
Mhm.
That doesn't
Like,
even
what is
hurt.
normal?
That's not how bad that pun was. It just it was child's play.
Good. I gotta get back in the
Between
swing of
Cap
things.
and Meg, I feel like
Yep.
I'm talking to 2 Cheshire cats. at the moment.
You are. You fully are.
I need you to know the amount of times that Zack has opened his office door and just stared at me like, what the fuck is happening? It's at least 5.
I'd apologize, but I don't. I'm not sorry.
Well, before we sign off, I just want to say thanks to everybody for waiting for so long, and thanks for all the messages that you've sent through out the whole time. I received messages up from like last week, like, hey, you know, when are we gonna start again? Really miss you guys, and it feels amazing to know that, you know, we were never forgotten. So and then I honestly didn't expect more than like 5 people in the chat, and we hovered around like 35 the whole time.
For
Yeah.
a good portion, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same Meg, same face.
Why? Go home.
I don't know.
Love you.
What are you doing here?
No! They are home. They're watching us from home.
Okay.
Thanks everybody
Go
for the subscriber gifts. Loop-de-loop, Jinma, of course, thank you. And 68 Alchemina, I caught yours. And it's good to see you too again. It's been a hot minute, dude. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad everybody's still here. Even Jackal Twinkie was in chat earlier, and for those who don't know, he was like one of the first players I ever had on this channel. So
Oh, no.
yeah. Tonight was an absolute wild experience, and I'm just happy you're all here with me to experience it. So yeah.
I'll throw some of the credit back to the viewers too. That I said, you know, the story wasn't going to progress just because characters were present. It was going to progress when they were ready. Well, the fuel for them to progress was the fact that the story was remembered. So even when the story wasn't happening, nobody forgot it. Or was not forgotten. Meg's like, you forgot pieces of it. That's okay.
I mean, we forgot a lot of stuff. But
That's okay. Akila, I don't know how to.
life.
I don't know how to say your name. Akila. Was just straight up dropping lore in the chat.
right?
that I was just like, how did you remember this? So I did then remember that they have watched this campaign from the beginning multiple times.
All on YouTube, which I'll make
it's
sure
amazing.
that this is on YouTube. Hopefully, if I remember how to do that.
Like, we love you guys
got
so
you, we
much.
got
Like, you guys are fantastic and incredible, but I don't understand why you're here. But I think you guys are great. I think you guys are great. I don't
because they
understand.
love us.
It's because the same affection that you have for them, they have for you.
We don't understand it, but we love it.
It's physics, equal and opposite reactions.
For I should be able to post this to YouTube. We'll just do the thing that we did always. Every Monday I'll post it, and then Monday we'll stream again. So on stream days is when I'll post it to the YouTube, and Yeah, if I can remember everything. But don't worry, I'm going to the school of night this week,
right.
and he'll remind me how to do stuff, and we'll look more like we used to, stream wise. And yeah. Anyway, we're
Yeah,
you know
yeah, yeah.
we're thankful you're all here, and we appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful
The
night.
amount of
Long
warm
distance
fuzzies
hugs,
that
long
we
distance
have right
hugs.
now is because of all of you. Thank you.
Good night,
That's true.
everyone.